Parliament for the Akachi North constituency, representing the people there on the ticket of the NDC. He's also the ranking member on the Education Committee of Parliament. He's joined us on the line. Honorable, you're welcome to Eyewitness News.
Yeah, thank you, and good evening.
Good evening to you. I have just read snippets of the publication that has come up. Is it that you were involved in the work that was done in any way as a minority group, or you just took took notice of it in the public space and decided that there's some action that ought to be taken? And what action is that?
Yeah, thank you very much. I think it is public knowledge of what has happened or is happening at the Scholarship Secretariat. That the scholarships which were meant for the brilliant but needy students rather went to people who at no time, or people who do not even need it at all, because people in high positions in the country are rather taking advantage of the situation and then awarding scholarships to their cronies and their children. It's rather unfortunate. I listened to the sad story that you narrated, and it is very, very sympathetic. I sympathize with that student or candidate. Probably he or she must have lost a very good opportunity to study and then come and serve this country. You see, the issue is that if you look at the vision or the mission of Scholarship Secretariat, when it was established in 1960 by the first president of this country, it was to look at the manpower needs of the country. You know, when we attained independence, we did not have the resources or the human resource that we needed at that time. That's why Nkrumah created the Scholarship Secretariat, so that they will identify such persons who will go study and come back to help build the nation. And I think it was a very good idea. But we have abused it to such a extent that those who actually needed it were not given. Now, if you look at the reports or the investigations by the fourth estate, it is very revealing, very annoying, very nauseating that people, as I said, who did not deserve it, rather took advantage and abused the system. Now, the statement that the minority has put out is not only by my imagination, but the minority has carefully studied the situation and is grateful to the fourth estate for coming out with such revelations. So we are of the view that the president must take some steps. And the first step is to interdict the registrar of the Scholarship Secretariat and then call for an investigation into the conduct of the Secretariat. How come that people who benefited were relatives of top-ranking NPP personalities and public servants like the IGP and the others? We need to look at that and establish the facts.
I have seen persons who support what the Scholarship Secretariat say, that the people who are giving these scholarships, whether they are from affluent homes or not, they are not aliens, and that they are from Ghana, they are Ghanaians, and they also deserve to be given scholarships. If they applied and were given, what is wrong with that? What would you say to persons like that who support this position?
There's something wrong with it. Look, there is a poor farmer in Akachi North, Azumi. He has a very brilliant child, and he gains admission to a foreign university, probably to do a program like maybe surgery or any other thing, AI, something that will benefit the country, for which the resources or the faculty is not well equipped in Ghana to train him. That is what the Scholarship Secretariat should be looking at. When you grant somebody internship, a lawyer internship, to go and do internship in USA as a very huge sum of money, are you helping the nation? You are not. Our children are doing internship in Ghana. What is wrong with it? So we are saying that there are people who, by their position, do not qualify to be there, whether you are a Ghanaian or not a Ghanaian. You see, for instance, the IGP, his ward or his daughter or son should go and take advantage of that. The Honorable Freddie Blay, and then who even promised 275 buses, one per each constituency, when he was campaigning to become the national chairman of NPP. And his wife is an ambassador in Germany since 2017. So what are we trying to do? You see, when we are not treating Ghanaians well and we try to justify our mistakes, that is where I have a problem. So we are saying that enough is enough, interdict the person, and then let a forensic audit be carried out to see how best we can correct this anomaly. And whoever should be held responsible should face the law if found culpable.
The issue is that we politicize things a lot in this country, and the politicization has come up. The rhetoric is that when you were in power, your party was in power, you, Peter Nortsu-Kotoe, and your party, chances are that your son benefited. I'm not saying that your son benefited, but your son, when you don't need it because of the ex-gratia we give you a V8 and all of those things, so your son may not need that. But my son should, or I should, because maybe, or even me, I don't think I'm qualified yet. And yet, politicians give these awards or scholarships to their own, to their family members, to their party executives and all of that. So the point is that you don't have locus at all to be commenting on these matters, considering your history. What would you say to that?
Well, I know every government awards scholarship. But I don't think during the days of NDC, such a situation has arisen where scholarships were multiple awarded to one individual or family members. Anyone who qualified and deserved it was given. That was what happened. So as for scholarship, fine, we'll continue to give. But we are talking about merit. Does that person deserve it? You see, when you are giving scholarship, you should look at the background of the person. You know, if there are two applicants, one is from a poor home and one is from a well-to-do home, who should earn it? It should be the one from a poor home. But where we deny the one from the poor home and then give it to the one who is from a well-to-do home, we are not doing justice, or we are not being fair to the person or to Ghanaians. That's why we are trying to say that, well, we have also given scholarship before. But has anybody raised any issue as this, that the scholarship was being given to party cronies, children of party leaders or government officials? No, such a thing has not happened. But it is what is happening now, and this is the time for us to talk about it. And if as politicians we don't talk about it, do people listen to those in the rural areas? It is us, the politicians, who must talk on their behalf. And that's why they voted us into office, that be our mouthpiece and talk for us. So we will continue to say it. Anybody can politicize it, but it is the mouth, or it is the people's voice that we carry along with us.
Okay, now, is it a crime? Because you're asking for interdiction, which presupposes that the crime has been committed. If the panel does the interview and panel gives scholarships to people based on merit, there's nothing wrong with that, regardless of their background. There's a law establishing the Scholarship Secretariat say you must not give a scholarship to the son of a minister or the son of a party chairman, for instance. If the law does not say that, then what will be the basis for the interdiction?
You see, the issue is that they say brilliant but needy. You see, and then in areas where there are no such facilities to train those students in the country, if somebody is going to read a master's in law, which DIMPA is offering, which University of Ghana is offering, which other universities are offering, then you go and give that person about £25,000 of scholarship. Meanwhile, there are students in this country, children in this country who don't have classrooms, who don't have tables and chairs to sit on and write and learn. Then you give somebody £25,000 annually to go and read law in UK or USA. Are you being fair to the Ghanaian society? That's what we are talking about. Some of the courses are just not necessary. Some of the courses are available in the country. So if the course is available in the country, why do you award scholarship to somebody who is in a position to pay for the fees in Ghana? And they say, go and do it in US or UK or wherever. You see, so we know those things. And there are rumors or instances of even the scholarship being granted to people as if it is a course they are throwing about. You see, that you take the scholarship, you don't go, then you go and withdraw the money, then they will share with the applicant, the secretariat people will take a percentage. No, those rumors are there. And once there are rumors, there are some truth in them. So those are the things we are saying they should investigate. And then we know who has caused this mess at the Scholarship Secretariat. That is the call we are making.
Should it extend to your tenure in office when you were in office?
We are asking whatever time they want to take it from, we don't care. But what we are saying is that the man should be out of office for now for an audit to take place. Because if he's in office, he can interfere with the audit. So he should leave office and then the audit is carried out.
Very well. Thank you so much for speaking to us.
Thank you too.
That's Honorable Peter Nortsu-Kotoe.